Hi, this is Ender 314. We're back in our Stoneblock world here. So, last episode here we got this sag mill running. We got the alloy smelter. We got quite a bit of mystical agriculture going. So, today I want to do an XP collector, dye, refined storage. We're basically, and we have an inferium farm down below, right? Yeah, look at that. So we got nether quartz seeds, we got all this different essences, nether quartz, silicon, dark steel. So, yeah, so we got a lot of stuff going here. Then we got this down below. That's our inferium farm, which is coming along nicely. So we should have a bunch of stuff over here. Yeah, 10 Supremium. So that's good. So we're probably this episode gonna do some more Ender IO and some more mystical agriculture. That ladder should be on the other side. And we're going to do some building, because we sort of started doing this last episode, building some Tyrian and getting those lamps in there, so I'm going to make this place a little nicer while we let the farm go, we're going to let the automation go, and we might talk about getting into some more automation here with some more sieves and hammers, because this is breaking this hammer, but we want to just do more Ender IO. We want to just keep going along. What do we got here? Oh yeah, we got tons of resources here. We're gonna have to deal with osmium, all this stuff. So we're in good shape. But yeah, let's get our ladder in the right place. Make it a little nicer down there. Because this ladder should be on the other side. You can't hear me breaking the ladder on account of the sound muffler. But let's do this. Let's put this ladder over here. There, that's better. Okay, that's much better. And we're going to get in more mystical agriculture seeds. I think we have dark steel seeds, right? So we're going to get some more of the Ender IO alloys. Yeah, we have dark steel. So we need some vibrant alloy, which I believe is some iron and some ender pearls, which we should have over here, right? Or here. Or here. No, it's all at the mob farm. We should have piles of it over at the mob farm. Yeah. Let's grab some of those. Oh yeah, 28 legendary loot bags. That's great. Let's check on this. But yeah, we want to get into some Ender IO conduits, because they're sort of a little nicer than the thermal ones. So, alloy smelter. And we want to make some energetic alloy too. So that's some gold. And some redstone. And some glowstone. Because we're just going to be working on, doing all the mystical agriculture seeds. And we want to also work on getting an Ender IO farmer set up, because those sort of play a lot better with the mystical agriculture seeds. So let's put some crates on the alloy smelter. And I want to do some solarium as well. So that's 4 gold and 4 soul sand. Really? I only have 2 soul sand? So how do I get more soul sand? What loot bag does it come from? Uncommon loot bags. So it's easy to open a bunch of those. So let's get a whole bunch of uncommon loot bags. Yeah, 1843. So if we do this, we come back, we'll grab these later. We'll open them. Yeah. Then we'll get a bunch more soul sand. So we're going to make some energetic alloy. Should make energetic alloy. So what are the other alloys from Ender IO? Because we just want to do some more Ender IO stuff here. Electrical steel. So that's silicon, pulverized coal, and iron. Okay. And we should have some silicon over here. Only 2. But we do have more at the farm, so we can go get more from our farm. I will take this superium essence, but let's go get some silicon essence that we're growing. The silicon essence is good because I think 3 of them makes 8 silicon, so a little essence goes quite a way. Yeah. So now we have good silicon. Okay, so now we have energetic alloy. Let's make the electrical steel. Yeah. Okay. So we want pulsating iron seeds. So those are tier 4. So where's our mystical agriculture stuff? Some seeds. Oh, we're short on prosperity shards. Did we make more of those? Is that one of the things we're lacking here? Oh yeah, we made more. We're good. So, superium, supremium. Let's get these in the right order. So, pulsating iron seeds are tier 4. So, let's make some of those. Oh wait, did we make more other seeds here? We really need to get into refined storage so we can search around better, because we certainly have quartz, and we have quartz enriched iron. There's a base crafting seed. There's a tier 1 crafting seed. Tier 2 crafting seed. Tier 3 crafting seed. Tier 4 crafting seed. And there's the pulsating iron seeds. So, little clicking. Not too bad, but I am going to get tired of that quickly. I'll drop that in over here. And let's get that superium essence while we're here. Yeah. We can make all the seeds we want. Because I want to get to the point where we get some of the seeds growing while we're working on doing some of the other things. So now we should have electrical steel. So we want to make energetic seeds. Energetic seeds. So those are also tier 4. So we're going to have to downcraft some of this. And what are electrical? Let's do that. So energetic are tier 4. And electrical are tier 3. So let's do these both at once. That will make it less painful. So that's tier 1. This is tier 2. This is tier 3. We'll make the electrical ones while we're here. And then we have to make the tier 4. We'll make the energetic. That's tier 4. Yeah, okay. So we're coming along there. We'll drop those in there. Yeah, that looks good. And we have quartz enriched iron seeds going. So that can just carry on. And I think I want to get into refined storage right after I make some solarium seeds. I'm already out of space here. Let's throw away some things. What do I not care about? What can I manage? Let's just put this over here for the moment. I don't care about that. I do want some dust here, because this is just pulverizing cobble into gravel. That's not really what I want, right? This is a bunch of gravel. So sand is, I think, fire and earth essence. That's really where I grow this. So fire and earth. Yeah. So that's a bunch of sand. So we can put the sand directly through the hammer to get dust. Then we can put the dust through the sieve. Right? Yeah, so that's going to give us dust. That's good. But let's get into refined storage. So to get into refined storage, we're going to need the quartz enriched iron. We're going to need some string. We're going to need more quartz enriched iron. Some stone. We're going to need some slime balls. We're going to make heavy use of the ultimate furnace. And we can sort of forget about the normal furnace now. So what do we want to make? So at refine controller. So that requires a machine casing. And the advanced processor. So we need these processor bindings. And we're going to need more of them. So I'm just going to make a whole ton right now. Which is why we got the slime balls earlier. So, wait, did I do that wrong? The processor binding is slime ball and 2 string. Okay. So now we have a bunch of processor bindings. So we need raw advanced processors. What do we need more of for that? It's the redstone we're short of, yeah. which is why we need the dust, because we're short of redstone. I know we have a decent amount of redstone over here. Okay, and we got more coming in as soon as we start pushing this dust through, which I'll do that right now. Start pushing that dust through. Put that gravel back up there. And we're going to have to start dealing with these ore outputs because this is going to fill up, but let's get the refined storage going. So, raw advanced processors. That's not enough. We want more. So we need more diamonds. So let's make, that's 20 more. Oh, we're shy silicon, right? That's going to be the bottleneck. Yeah, for sure that's going to be the bottleneck here. So let's go grab more silicon because we do have more growing. So there should be more over here already. Yeah, that's more silicon essence. But before I do that, let me quickly deal with my loot bag issue. So I want to hold on to my current inventory because I'm going to be working with it, but I want to open a bunch of these uncommon loot bags so I can make solarium. So let's do that. This already feels a little tedious, but it's not so bad. Not so bad. Alright, so where's our soul sand at? There's 2. Was that the 2 we had? No, there's the other 2. So let's make those solarium seeds. There we go. So while that's cooking, let me get back to what I was doing, which was using the silicon essence. Make more silicon. So we need, so a stack of those is enough, and then let's take care of all these processors at once because I sort of know I'm going to need these. So let's make a stack of raw improved. That's not a stack. What am I short? Gold. I should have tons of gold though, don't I? Yeah, I just have blocks of it. So it's fine. So let's make a stack of these. So that's 64 of those. And then raw basic processors we should probably just make 4 stacks of these. And again, silicon is the bottleneck because we just don't have enough of that. So I'm going to check my farm here once. And I might speed it along. So I don't like running back and forth here. So where's my silicon essence? Is that it? No, that is stone. I can't even tell where, there it is. That's the silicon seed. So I can use this fertilized essence to just kind of get a bunch of this quickly. Because the silicon for sure is the bottleneck right now. Okay. That's enough to get going. So, do this again. Now we have more silicon. We don't need this slime ball here, right? More raw basic processors, and then the redstone's the bottleneck. But we should have more redstone over here. Not a ton, but again, we'll just force this a little bit more. Yeah, that's good. Raw basic processors. What are we short now? Iron. That can't be true. Can't be true. Should have more iron over at the smeltery. Which I'm not sure we really need the smeltery so much anymore. Is there anything in there? There's blood. There's some iron down there. But now that we have the sag mill, I don't know that it's going to matter much. But let's do this. More raw basic processors, and then we're out of redstone, right? So yeah, so we have our tiny coal in here, so let's just smelt this quick. This is what I love about the ultimate furnace, is that, you know, without the ultimate furnace, you would really want to like put this in multiple furnaces and maybe wait on it, and it's just really not necessary anymore because just put some tiny coal in there, just smelt all this stuff in a blink. Because I really want to get away from all of this clicking and all the searching through my inventory too. Refined storage just simplifies that. One moment here. I'm gonna have some coffee. Alright. So, where were we? We were making a controller. Oh wait, did we turn that off? Or do we have more here? Yeah, it's off. So what we probably want is some more epic loot bags. Right? Yeah, we want epic loot bags for the specter coils. Because we don't have a ton of those, right? No, we don't. Oh my. We have totally backlogged all of those. So let's fix that problem quick with a couple of item ducts and a storage crate. And we're out of storage crates again. Always out of storage crates. Okay, so we have a controller. We need a disk drive. Okay, there's a disk drive. We need a crafting interface, or crafting grid, it's called, which requires a grid. Okay, yeah. So let's make a couple of these construction cores and a couple of these destruction cores while we're here, because I kind of know I'm going to need those later. So now we have a crafting grid, a controller, a disk drive. We would like a crafting monitor, even though we strictly don't need that right now. Well, we're gonna make it anyway. Patterns. Oh right, we need redstone again. That redstone's gonna very quickly be the bottleneck here. So we should probably deal with this issue while this, because this is gonna back up. So let's do iron chunk. We'll do osmium chunk. Let's drop that off in the sag mill. So we made a little more space. We gotta come back and do the other ones. We'll do that now. We will take the sidetrack from refined storage to handle this. So now that's processing, putting stuff over there. That's good. Let's drop this stuff here that we don't need for the moment. Drop more dust up here. And then what are your copper, gold, aluminum chunks? Craft some copper chunks. Craft some gold chunks. We'll craft some aluminum and silver chunks. Well, I don't really think that I need the aluminum at the moment, but we'll need it eventually, so. And what the nickel chunks, that's important because we need the platinum. We have to deal with the tin, but let's drop this off because our inventory is filling up. And these things work better if they have something in their grinding ball slot. And what they like to have is flint. But can we make anything else? How do we make flint? Yeah, so I think some fire essence and some stone essence. Yeah, that'll be good. So we'll do that, and we can eventually get some better grinding balls, but some fire and stone will be good to start. So some fire and some stone. Looks like we're not getting as much fire as we'd like, but we'll speed this up eventually. So we probably can go open the epic loot bags in a minute. We'll have to make some more legendary loot bags. So we'll put this up here so that goes in there. So now this is going to work faster. See, so the main output 120%, bonus output 125%, and less power usage. So that's good. And so now this is all just going to go in here. And we can eventually put that through the alloy smelter, but yeah, let's get a little sidetracked here to make the solarium seeds. What are they? They are tier 4. So let's get those started and then we'll get back to the refined storage thing. to downcraft some of this. So that's tier 1, that's tier 2, that's tier 3, that's tier 4. We want one of these extra, and some solarium. Now we have solarium seeds. So it's a common theme of doing mystical agriculture and doing what we're doing. We'll just let this run now and farm that while we go about other things. So you can see this farm it's almost full. So it's just cruising along. We got a lot of quartz, which is good. So we can eventually turn off the quartz and we can start farming some of the other stuff. But we were working on a crafting monitor. So crafting monitor requires some patterns. Yeah, we need more glass for that. We need glass, so we need sand, which we should have. Oh no, we already crushed it all up into dust, didn't we? Yeah, we did. But that's okay. We can make more sand. That's the fire and dirt. Oh my gosh, we're just running out of fire essence. We're gonna have to clear this farm probably before the end of the video. Just to sort of reorganize what's in there. But now we have glass, crafting monitor, crafting grid, disk drive. So that refined disk. Because we have the controller, the disk drive, the crafting grid, and the crafting monitor. But we don't have a disk to put in it, right? Sometimes you get one of those as a reward, but we didn't this game. So we have tons of stuff in these storage crates though. This one's probably close to full too. And we have a lot of soul sand now. And a lot of things that aren't useful in multiples like Lexicobotanias, but there's a bunch of horse armor, which I suppose I can go drop off in the smeltery, so we have a bunch of gold. But let's do that. So first let's fix the iron problem we have going here. So how much iron's in there? So I think we need 5 more in there. Let's do this again here quick. Because we did do this earlier, right? We cycled that to epic. So now we have more epic loot bags than we would care to deal with. Okay, 5 ingots. Is that enough? Let's come back and check. We'll do another round here. Whenever I find myself doing things like this, I think I'm just being lazy. I need to really set up automation, but we're so close to having refined storage, it'll make things easier. Now we need 1 more iron ingot in there. 1 more. One more. And then 32 blocks of gold from all that horse armor. quite a bit. And we should probably make redstone seeds, honestly. Still melting. Yeah, so we should probably make some redstone seeds, because when you get into refined storage, that redstone bottlenecks real quick. Okay, iron on the bottom. Okay. Now we'll just do those 32 blocks of gold, too. Alright, so those are all opening, so we should have a problem. That's what we have here. It's jammed up. Yeah. So, okay, so we have specter coils. So let's take some of this stuff. Let's take a lamp. We have lamps somewhere, right? Where did I put my lamps? I definitely made a bunch of them. There they are. They're not lit up. This isn't the ultimate solution, but there, now it's a little more light in here. And get rid of the old stone crafting table. I really need to make a better pickaxe. But we're making the discs. So add refined disc. So we want to make a 64K disc to start. So that requires a 64K storage part, which requires 3 16s. Each one of those requires 3 4Ks. We need the 1K, so we need to make a whole ton of 1K storage parts. Yeah. Yeah, and so what we need for that is we're going to need glass, and we're going to need silicon. So that is what we need to focus on, is getting glass and silicon. Okay. So, I don't think we can do that this way. Although one hammer is about to break. We can start routing more dirt through here, but that's kind of going to take forever. I don't want to do that. So, I'll do that a little bit, but what I really want, I almost looked at that Enderman again, is go this route here. So this is full. We have more fire essence. And you see some seeds are kind of getting blocked out now, but we want fire and dirt essence to make sand, right? Yeah, so we're gonna make more fire essence by finding the fire plant and spamming this on it. Okay, so now we got some. Oh yeah, this is great. So this is starting to fill up, and actually, so seeds are starting to pop out of here because the field is full. So it's going to start doing some other things. But We'll come back and deal with that after we get a disk up and running, because that's what I want here. So let's put our controller down. I'll put it down here for the moment. It can move, but that's okay. We need a Spectre coil to power it. Let's put a disk drive over here. Let's put a crafting monitor here. Let's put the crafting grid in front. So this works now. This is full of power, but there's no disks. So we need disks. So we need to make sand. So, because we need glass. So let's make a bunch of glass real quick. That's good. So we got a few stacks of that. So let's get back to making this disc. That refined disc. So to make the 64K disc, we need the 64K part, the 16, the 4K, and the 1K part. Alright, so we need silicon. That was the other thing we needed to grab. So let's grab some silicon. Is there something else I was doing? No. Oh yeah, I wanted to check on this over here. I wanted to see how this is doing. Oh, so we have quintuple compressed cobble, so we can go to the mining dimension next. So that's exciting. Because I forgot, this is just going over here. So we need to go to the mining dimension soon. But let's grab some of this redstone. Let's go grab more silicon. And get this refined storage running. Because we're 43 minutes into the video. Oh, see, we got a lot of silicon essence now. We're good. See, that mystical agriculture, once it starts going, it's just a fantastic way to get any resource you want. So we have silicon. We have all the silicon we want. So we need to make 1K storage parts. Let's just make as many as we can. That's probably fine. The 4K storage parts. Oh, we're out of quartz enriched iron. Okay. But we do have quartz enriched iron essence. So we should be able to make more of that. If not, we have just straight quartz and iron. But yeah, we have quartz enriched iron essence. So this you can just craft straight into quartz enriched iron. So we're making the 4K storage parts. We'll make 10 of those. And we need to make the 16K storage parts. 3 of those. We need to make the 64K storage part. We only need 1. 64K storage disk. And there we have it. So now we can put this in here. And now we have ultimate storage. So we can just drop everything we want in here. And this is a major advancement in the game. So now this is all searchable, but I'll demonstrate just briefly here how this works. So this is fantastic because this stores, since we have a 64K storage disk, that's only 2% full. So it'll store 64,000 items. And it doesn't matter whether they stack or not, it'll just store 64,000 of them. And it's searchable here. So, and you can craft straight from here too. But the first order of business is just to kind of get everything in there. So this is really a huge accomplishment for this video, and I'm kind of happy now. So I'm going to do some boring clicking while I think about what the next step is, which is probably doing a little building, maybe clean up the mystical agriculture. We need to improve the mob farm. We go to the mining dimension. There's actually a whole lot of stuff that we could do now. A whole lot, but we should probably focus on just improving the base, because I think I often get stuck on just trying to progress through and do the next thing, which is fine. It is the quest-based mod pack, but sometimes it's nice to just take a little time and make sure that your house looks nice. We'll put that over here. I don't think we really need this anymore. We will need the furnace more. No, this ultimate furnace we'll keep for sure. Storage crate we don't need. And this does pull a little power, you'll see, but not a lot. So it pulls 7, and that Spectre Coil gives 128, so that's good for a little while. But yeah, look at all these items. All these items. That now, instead of trying to search through them, we can do this. What did we have over here? Yeah, we need to do some more organizing. So we need to get rid of these chunks, because those can go in the sag mill. And then things like the bone meal, that can just go in our storage. And the gunpowder. So the bone meal can go in the storage, the gunpowder can go in the storage. These can go in the sag mill. See, the sag mill's just pumping along, grinding this stuff out. That's good. Let's deal with all this. And then what we're going to do is we're going to set up something so that this bag opener opens and actually just goes directly into our storage, so we're not doing any clicking, which is awful. But for the moment, let's just get everything in here. We see we have 8 Spectre Coils, so we're good now. That's quite a bit of power. What is that? A render upgrade. Okay. I guess instead of clicking, we could have set up an importer to import directly into our refined storage. Because we could just hook up directly there, right? So let's make a refined cable. So we have some of those, and an importer. Okay, now we have an importer. So let's do a storage crate. And let's do do we have a retriever? No. Therm retriever. Can we make that? Yeah. And then can we make a reinforced retriever? Yes, we can. So the way this works is I can put this here. I can put an importer on it. So now that should import from there. So you'll see if I drop a scepter in here, it goes away because it's going into my storage. Let's get some item conduits. Take care of that. Let's wrench that off there. So now, that should be pulling everything in. Yeah, see, so it's pulling from the nearest first. So it's pulling all that stuff out of there. That's all going into my refined storage. So this is just filling up, and you can look over here. It's 9% full, and we can make this thing auto craft too, but we're not quite there yet. So let's do a little bit of running around and maintaining things. So we have a mineral sapling. We have a bunch of stuff over here. Some of these are chunks that can go in here, right? The mineral sapling, I want to make a point. I wanted to grow some of that today. But all this other stuff we'll just put right in our refined storage. See, it's fantastic. Let's go down to the farm. We'll pull the metals out of here. All this, we'll get into our refined storage. This we can leave as is. We'd like to get into some brewing today, but this stuff, this can go in our refined storage now. This is just nice to get a little more organized. Then we'll just have everything in one place, and we'll work towards getting everything just pumped right into the refined storage. And you can see this is by default, it's sorted by quantity descending, but you can change that. Okay, so we've got all the crops. This is probably, yeah, filling up here. So we need to deal with that momentarily. Let's check downstairs, because we're pretty much at the end of this video. So I'm going to check a few things, do a little more cleanup, and then cut. Yeah, so you have 10 Supremium, so this is just chugging along. That's lovely, it's just growing everything we need. So, what do we have here? There's nothing there. We can grab some of the wood from here and some of the apples. Let's smelt some of the apples so we have some food. There we go. Yeah, that's good. We'll grab some slime and put it over there. And we'll grab a few more of the things from here that don't need further processing, right? Yeah, a lot of blaze powder, a lot of good things. Having this automated sieve is fantastic. It's just always going. The hammer is about to break, but that's fine. I think we're probably going to get away from that anyway. So, yeah, you can see this is just emptying this. That's doing what we want it to. Let's do a little more loot bags here. Okay, so we have some epic ones. We probably would like some more legendary ones, so let's take care of that. Yeah. So now those are going to open, just go into here. And now it's just so much easier to search. So now I can just come over here and look and see what do I have in terms of gold horse armor. And I can just take this all out, right? So all this stuff, if I want to smelt it down, I don't want to smelt the golden apples because you can't. But all this other stuff, yeah, I could just take it out, go drop it off in the smeltery, get a bunch of gold. Which I'll do that for fun. because we're just kind of winding up here, so I'm wasting a little time. Nope, not those. Not those. So you see that's an awful lot of gold. Just from loot bags. Just going along here. So we'll grab some more legendary loot bags and we'll turn this off. Well, let's check on this while we're here, because we're gonna fix this in a little bit too. But yeah, still no nether stars. So these things are opening, but there's still no nether stars. But yeah, I think next order is go to the mining dimension and just clean up our base. We've got a lot of decent advancements here. We have tech. We have a lot of things coming in, but we really would like to make our base look a little better and get a little more straight automation running and improve the mob farm. But yeah, this is good. But you see some things now just aren't growing anymore. So I'll take 1 minute to talk about this and then I'll cut. The problem with the farmer here is that it harvests and then replants. So once this fills up, since crops basically drop seeds at different rates, this tends to be unstable. You can't have it be 4 different types and have it be stable. It'll eventually just become one type. So it's okay when you're getting started. The Endario farmer doesn't have that problem. We're going to make one of those next, but when you're getting started, this is still a great way to do things because it does do what you want it to do. It just has that stability issue. So I'm just going to fix that for the moment. And then I'm going to cut video because we're right at the 58-minute mark here. So what I'm going to do here is drop everything, the essences off, and then take an assessment of what seeds I have. See, we have all these different types of seeds in here now, but what seeds do I actually want to grow? I don't need quartz or stone. Oh, there's the stone. I don't need quartz, I don't need stone. I certainly don't need nature seeds. Doesn't look like I need obsidian seeds either. I have plenty of those. It doesn't look like I need wood seeds. Alright, there's plenty of wood. So these other ones are probably okay. Do I need dirt? All these other things? Yeah, I probably do. Because dirt is useful for making sand, so I'm just going to... Oh wait, I didn't take the seeds out of there first. So... nature seeds I don't need. Stone seeds I don't need. Wood seeds I don't need. Yeah, so this... we'll start this back up. We'll put all these seeds in here. And it's going to fill up again, but that's okay. And we'll take some of this stuff just back to our refined storage, and we'll work on automating this later. So yeah, so what did we do this video? We did a lot this video. We got this refined storage set up. And we opened a bunch more loot bags. So we have a bunch more stuff now. We got more power, but that refined storage, That's really the huge milestone. So let's check for tier 3 growth crystals. We'll put them in the inventory. Yeah, so we got 6 more of these, so that's going to speed up our farm. We'll put those down next time because I really got to cut it here. So yeah, next time I think we have a lot of stuff to get into. Maybe brewing, but definitely going to the mining dimension. But yeah, thanks for watching.